To today's lesson, we are safe. In today's lesson on safety, we'll be watching a Kid President video from his book, The Kid President's Guide to Awesomeness. Our message is that we can solve problems in a safe way. And during our mindful moment, we'll mindfully problem solve. We don't always agree with each other. It's okay to disagree. We just need to disagree in a safe way. So even if you aren't getting along with your classmates, that's okay, but you need to do it in a safe way. So, how can we solve our problems in a safe way? Let's learn more from Kid President on how to disagree.
How to disagree with people. Not that you need any help. There's lots of stuff to disagree on if you're looking for it. Cake versus pie, apples or oranges. This sports team versus this sports team. Which movie star is better, Ryan Goose Baby or Charming Tater? I don't know. Some people even argue with a tree.
You just standing there, huh? Listen to this opinion. I got an opinion.
Who am I to judge, though? Maybe that tree said something about his mama. I'm just saying, some people just get worked up about anything. Even One Direction, they're not all going the same direction anymore. Bye-bye, Zayn. Everyone loved you. You broke everyone's heart. Bye-bye. Some people argue about which animal is better. Cat, dog, elephant, or donkey. Anyway. Okay. You're not always going to agree. Even with the most agreeable person in the world. Just saying. So look, in a world with so many things to disagree on, we gotta learn how to disagree without making everybody feel terrible. Step 1, treat people like they're people. People. I know, seems pretty simple. But in a heated argument, you can forget that you're talking to a person, a human being, someone who has a heartbeat. Unless you're arguing with a tree, that's a whole other problem. I can't help you there. Step 2, listen. Before trying to change someone's opinion, take time to listen to them, even if what they say does not make sense. That's the power of treating someone like a person. You gotta hear them out. You got 2 ears and 1 nose for a reason. You gotta listen more than you smell. Pretty sure that's not right. Keep listening. Step 3, pause, breathe, love. When you disagree, you're gonna want to do some crazy stuff, like yell, or write and release a whole entire album outlining that you're right and they're wrong. Don't do it. Instead, you gotta pause, breathe, love. It's okay to disagree. It's not okay to be mean. Don't say it until you can say it with love. There's plenty of legit stuff to be mad at in the world. This life stuff, it's hard. Let's not just spend our time here being mad at each other. You don't have to see eye to eye to work shoulder to shoulder, people. Step 4. Are you stuck in an argument? Distract them. Look, I know we don't see eye to eye, but baby koalas are awesome. But we weren't talking about that. Did you see? 3 words. Baby koalas. That's 2 words. All you want to do is disagree. Just enjoy the koala babies, man. Baby koalas bring peace. Step 5. Acceptance. Here's something you gotta accept. Not everybody's the same, and that's a good thing. I mean, imagine a world with just full of Rainn Wilsons. Nightmare, right? I'm just kidding, Rainn Williams. You're a beautiful and amazing specimen. I'm just saying, we need variety. We need disagreement. We may not like it, but we need each other. We just gotta learn to be more awesome to each other. It's like what Nelson Mandela said. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. And then he becomes your partner. And then there's Gandhi. He said, honest disagreement is often a good sign of progress. I mean, both of them have disagreements with people. Well, it's not always easy, but they try to treat people like they're people. We can also look to the words of somebody else. The amazing Pokemon, Meow. We do have a lot in common. The same air, the same earth, the same sky. Maybe if we start looking at what's the same, instead of always looking at what's different, well, who knows? Yeah, that's from the Pokemon movie, so it has to be true. And it is true, you know it is. Grown-ups, we kids have been watching you. We've been learning how to disagree with people by watching you. We've seen some healthy disagreements, and also lots of recent disagreements. Nobody wins when all we want to do is win. We got a whole world to make more awesome. No time to be yelling back and forth to each other. Maybe we should stop, breathe, love. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. We can disagree, but we can't let it make us forget. Step 6. Dance. Ooh, some mail. Dear Kid President, your voice has changed. Will you be Kid President forever? I will not.
When talking to a classmate, teacher, friend, or even a sibling, always think before you speak. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it important? Is it necessary? Is it kind? So if I said to Boss, "Oh, boss, you are stinky today, bud." First I need to think, is it true? Well, maybe. He does need a bath. But was it helpful? No. Was it important? Not really. Was it necessary? Definitely not. Was it kind? Definitely not. Has a teacher, parent, principal, or maybe even me ever said to you, "You guys just need to talk it out"? You might be thinking, "I don't even know how to do that. All I'm thinking is terrible, awful thoughts. I have nothing nice to say." Let me teach you the I statement trick. An I statement or an I message is kind of like a math equation. You just plug in the holes. Using an I statement helps people hear what you need and feel less defensive. So, for example, if Boss and Brooklyn are fighting over a tennis ball and she said, "You're the worst brother, you never share," he's going to feel defensive and say, "No, you're the worst." But an I statement will let them talk it out in a respectful way. It's simple. Start with "I feel," "when," "because," "what I need is." For example, "I feel frustrated when you won't share the tennis ball because I love playing fetch. What I need is for us to take turns." Let me give you one more example. "I feel frustrated when students talk when I'm teaching because I've spent a lot of time on this lesson and I think it's really important and I love teaching you. What I need is for you to share your thoughts and ideas at a more appropriate time, like when I ask or at a break." Uh-oh, something's gone wrong. Somebody forgot to think before they spoke, or they didn't use an I message. Remember, you're still in control of your actions, behaviors, and consequences. So take a mindful moment before you respond. Here's how we do it. First, stop. Remember, you're in control of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Feel. Check in with your body. How are you feeling right now? Are you feeling tight or tense? Is your hand in a fist? Are you red? Take deep breaths or visit the peace corner until you're feeling calm and relaxed. Think, do I need a longer break? How could the other person be feeling right now? What is the kind thing to do right now? What problem solving strategy can I use? Then act. Take a break if you need it. Try at least 3 problem solving strategies, like using that I message, rock, paper, scissors, or walking away. Always think before you speak and always use I and not you. Why is it so hard to think before we speak? Ever felt like you flipped your lid or went from 0 to angry in 0.9 seconds? Well, that's because of how our brain is working. Taking a mindful moment before we speak helps us stay in control. You'll be learning all about the connection between mindfulness and your brain this year. You'll be seeing fun lessons coming up in Paws like flipping your lid. So let's inspire. You know how we practice our fire drills? Whenever the fire alarm goes off, you know automatically what to do. Well, we need to get our bodies to practice taking mindful moments. So when somebody makes us angry, instead of reacting in an angry way, our body naturally knows what to do. Take a mindful moment and then act. This week, find time to practice what we've been learning about mindfulness at home or at school. Inspire those around you to make mindful choices. I wonder how many times this week you can practice your favorite mindfulness activities.